Good morning, children. Welcome to class 11th biology once again. Children, today we are going to start new chapter, that is chapter number 15, plant growth regulator. And in this chapter, children, we have just one topic in our syllabus. Okay, so only one topic we have in our syllabus, and the name of topic, that is plant growth regulators. Okay, so we'll deeply study about plant growth regulator in this video. The growth regulators are of two types. Number one, growth promoting, and number two, growth inhibitors. Okay, growth promoting and growth inhibitors. Growth promoting further classified into three types of hormones. Number one, auxin. Number two, gibberellins. And number three, cytokinins. Okay, sorry. So these three hormones that play important role in the growth promotion of the plant. Okay, while the growth inhibitor are of two types. Number one, ethylene, and number two, that is abscisic acid or ABA. Okay, clear? So ethylene and abscisic acid, they will not promote the growth of the plant. Okay, they will help in the uh, ripening of fruits, and also they have certain roles in flower, okay, formation. But in the entire growth of the plant, the ethylene and abscisic acid will not play important role, will not have a role. Okay, clear? So first one that we are going to start, that is auxin. Children, these five hormones which are called plant growth regulators, and we'll start first, that is auxin. Auxin is the first hormone, and this auxin, that is of two type. Number one, that is natural auxin, and number two, that is synthetic auxin. Okay, synthetic, that is man-made, naturally, which occur naturally. Okay, the natural auxin are indole 3 acetic acid, okay, and indole butyric acid. Clear, children? Natural auxin may be asked in exam. Name the natural auxin. The name are indole 3 acetic acid and indole butyric acid. While synthetic auxin are 2,4 dichlorophenoxy acetic acid. Okay, it is the synthetic auxin. Okay, clear, children? So if we discuss about the discovery of the auxin, so the first hormone to be discovered by Charles Darwin and Francis Darwin. Okay, clear, children? So the first hormone, the first auxin that are discovered by Charles Darwin and Francis Darwin. Okay, clear? And first isolated from human urine, in from human. Okay, human urine, the first isolation. Okay, clear, children? And in plants, it is isolated from coleoptile tip of canary grass. Okay, coleoptile, that is a protected sheath of plumule. Okay, clear? The two parts of the seed are there, radicle and plumule. So plumule, the protected sheath, that is coleoptile, and from coleoptile in canary grass, the auxin discovered in plants. Okay, In human, I told you, first isolated from human urine. Okay, they have no metabolic rate. Okay, children, fine. Any problem regarding that? Auxin, the discovery and isolation we have discussed. Now it is commonly indole 3 acetic acid. Okay, it's a natural. It is generally produced at stem and root apex and migrate to site of action. Okay, children, now the function or physiological effects of auxin. The first, that is cell enlargement. Okay, so basically the auxin hormone, they have a great importance in the growth of the plant. Basically the cell become enlarged, okay, and divide. The cell division takes place by auxin and cell become enlarged. Okay, next, that is apical dominance. They play a very important role in the apical dominance. Okay, apical dominance means, like suppose it's a plant. Okay, so here on the top region of the plant, apical growth or apical dominance takes place there. So here the growth will takes place due to auxin, and this is called apical dominance. Okay, or apical growth. Okay, children, clear? Here another side, that is lateral growth, but the auxin that play important role in apical dominance. Okay, that is apical bud doesn't allow laterally birds to grow. Okay, children, apical dominance. Next, that is it promote initiation and cell division in cambium and xylem differentiation. Okay, inhibition of abscission that have the important role, like abscission, that is in the young leaves and young leaves, fruits and flower, it inhibit the abscission. Okay, but in older leaves, flowers and fruits, it promotes abscission. ओके, मीन्स जो ओल्डर लीव्स होंगी, ओल्डर फ्लावर्स होंगे, उन्हें क्या करेगा, ये जल्दी से शेड कराएगा, एब्सिशन कराएगा, गिराएगा. बट जो यंग लीव्स है, फ्रूट्स है और फ्लावर्स है, उनके एब्सिशन को ये इनहिबिट करेगा. ओके, सो दैट्स वाई they have the great importance in the growth of the plant. Okay, and the name of hormone, that is auxin. It is the plant growth regulator. Okay, children, next, it also induce parthenocarpy. Okay, like indole acetic acid and indole butyric acid, they induce parthenocarpy in banana, in grapes. Okay, they also used to control the unwanted plants, weeds. Okay, the weeds that are unwanted plants that grow along with the crops. So if we want to get rid that, the auxin hormone, basically the synthetic auxin hormone 2,4-D, okay, that kill the unwanted plants. Okay, children, so the first hormone that we have discussed, that is auxin. Sorry. Next, that is gibberellin. The next hormone that we are going to discuss, that is gibberellin. Okay, so gibberellin are promotory PGR. PGR, that is plant growth regulator. Okay, children, so it is promotory PGR, and in more than 100 forms the gibberellins are available. Okay, like we can say that GA1, GA2, GA3, and it is till GA100. Okay, clear children? I repeat once again, gibberellins or gibberellic acid are PGR, that is plant growth regulator, that are found in 100 forms, but the most common form is GA3, that is gibberellic acid. Okay, gibberellic acid. The gibberellic acid first to be discovered, okay, and it is acidic in nature by E. Kurosawa in 1926. The Gibberella fujikuroi, that is the name of fungus, okay, produce gibberellins and cause a disease, that is Becani or foolish shingling disease. Okay, so from this fungus Gibberella fujikuroi, the gibberellin isolate, okay, and their nature found is acidic. Okay children, now the physiological effect and the function of gibberellin. The first function that is very important is they play important role in cell elongation. Okay, cell elongation, the gibberellins they have the great importance, and gibberellins they doesn't have any effects on roots. Okay, it stimulate stem elongation and leaf and fruit growth. Okay, so leaf and fruit will grow, the stem will be elongated due to hormone, that is gibberellin. Okay children, clear about this? Next that is it breaks dormancy. Okay, if the seed or plant goes into a dormant stage, then the gibberellic acid GA3 help to break the dormancy. Okay, clear children? Next that is early maturity. The plants will become mature early. And last one that is seed germination. The seeds will be germinate. Okay, like if the seeds have the PGR gibberellic acid, then it will be grow easily, it will be germinate easily. Okay, so this is about gibberellic acid that we have discovered, that we have discussed today. Okay children, the two hormones, the two growth regulator we have discussed in this video. Number one that is auxin, and number two that is gibberellin. Auxin and gibberellin they are the growth promoter. Okay, while ethylene and ABA, that is abscisic acid, are growth inhibitor. Okay, clear children? Any problem regarding that? So the two hormones we have discussed in this video. Now in the next video we'll discuss about the cytokinin, ethylene and abscisic acid. Okay, thank you.